Okay, so it's Wine Wednesday. Y'all know that. So what I like about Wine Wednesday is because I know y'all probably thought, oh, you can get on here and drink wine and talk about wine. Hell no. Fuck no. It's called Wine Wednesday because you better pour you up a glass of something because you're going to need it after you hear what the hell I'm about to talk about. Alcohol, whatever kind of alcohol you got. Hell, if you got rubbing alcohol, pour the shit up, whatever it is. The point is, my Wine Wednesdays are going to be about, yes, I'm going to always be drinking wine. I'm going to tell you guys what kind of wine it is, show you the bottle, all that stuff. But it's more so going to be me telling you a little story of some crazy shit that I done did or happened or whatever in my life, and you're going to need some wine for it, so just know that. So, for starters, let me tell you what kind of wine I have. I do not have the bottle to show you because my crazy ass threw it out of anger, along with some of my glass plates. I learned to stop throwing my phone though, so that's what should matter. That's what should count. Give me cool points for that because I no longer throw my phone. I throw other things that I don't need, and I didn't know I would need it for this video, or I wouldn't have threw that. Anyway, this is the last of it. So this is muscadine wine. First of all, my glass is lit. Can y'all really like take a minute to appreciate my glass for real? Like it's lit. Second of all, I have tons of wine glasses. This is just I got this one because it actually says wine on it for the video. But basically, this is muscadine wine, which is my favorite. Muscadine wine. I don't know if you guys ever had muscadine grapes, but it's my favorite wine. I love it. It's 13% alcohol in it, so it gets you fucked up. It's cheap as hell. It's at Walmart. Because I know a lot of people think wine lovers like me, like, oh, you supposed to be getting expensive wine, this, that. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I will, but sometimes I don't. It's all about what you want, and you don't have to always ball out. There are good wines that are cheap. But anyway, got this from Walmart, $6, really 7. Get you messed up. I love it. Also, 1 or 2 glass, you're good. The second wine I drink is Stella Rose. I know everybody probably drinks that. It's so cliche. But I like Stella Rose, the regular kind, and Stella Rose Black. Those don't have that much alcohol in it, so you can drink that with food per se, like with a meal, like a glass of that with a meal, like off the movies and shit, how they be drinking wine with meals and shit, cutting up steak, fucking asparagus and shit. I don't see how they do that. But anyway, let's get to the story. Let's do that. Go ahead and take a sip because you're going to need this shit. Go ahead. Also, yeah, muscadine. The only thing I like about muscadine is you can taste the alcohol in it. I meant to tell y'all this too. Larry wanted to tell y'all, hey, anybody who be watching, y'all know who Larry is. Larry wanted to tell y'all, hey, he right here. Say hey, Larry. Larry wanted to say, hey, he my special guest today. Anyway, muscadine wine, you can kind of taste the alcohol. And it's just like it's not as sweet as it should be. Also, but the Stella Rose, it's so good. Now that's good as hell. You can drink that like by itself, the whole bottle probably. That's that. So fast forward, let's talk about the story. I'm excited because it's gonna be good. Y'all like my band? I got that from Goodwill. I gotta just tell y'all that. I got this from Goodwill. It's high heels. It's really cute. Anyway, the story. Oh, okay, so look. Basically, so one time when I was in college, and me and my boyfriend had broke up. Y'all, he put me out, so I had to go stay with one of my friends and her boyfriend at their house. I had to sleep on their couch. So this is my junior year in college. So, because I think I had moved off of campus. No, it was my sophomore year. It wasn't my junior, my sophomore year of college. So y'all know I don't do names on here, so I do initials or whatever. So my friend's name at the time, her name was K. The boyfriend's name at the time was T. So I can't stand when people do that. I can't believe I even just did that. I can't stand that. But anyway, so how do I make a long story short? Basically, the girl, my friend K had a cousin named D, and boy did he have some D. Anyway, sorry, shit. You get the point. He had D. His name was D. Anyway, D was like one of those guys in high school that all the girls wanted, but nobody could get. So now you got to think, we're out of high school now, where I'm in college, you know. Don't mind my hole right here either. Don't do me tonight, y'all. Don't do me. But anyway, so we're out of college now. So, you know, I press him. So anyway, me and him, we're at her house. We go in the room. We do some stuff, you know. Next thing I know, Kay comes in there. Kay comes in there, guys. Which is, their first cousins, remind you. Kay comes in there, and she joins us with doing the stuff we're doing. So I'm like, now, don't look at me like that. Because that ain't my cousins. That's their cousins, not me. That's nasty on their part. Not on me. That don't make me nasty. Don't y'all look at me like that. That don't make me nasty. They make them nasty because they cousins, not me. They cousins. Anyway, So fast forward. So then she texts me and she's like, hey, maybe we should do that again with one of your friends. So at the time I had one of my little boos, which was actually my soon to be fiance at the time, also ex-fiance now. But anyway, so I was like, okay, we can do it with one of my little boos. So her boyfriend, Kay's boyfriend, T, goes through her phone, guys, and sees the messages between me and her about the threesome we were trying to have with one of my little boos. So guess what T tells Kay? T tells Kay, oh, well, I want a threesome with Mooch, or she gotta leave. So that's what they tell me. Either I got an ultimatum. Either I have a threesome with them, or I gotta leave. And I had nowhere to stay, obviously, at the time, so what y'all think I did? Obviously, I had the threesome. Obviously. But Lord Jesus, let me just tell y'all about this. Oh, my God. This is the part where... Drink again, everybody. Drink again. Hold on. Okay, so look. So as they're telling me this, at the time, y'all, I worked at McDonald's. This was before I got my job. You know, I worked at McDonald's or whatever. So when they saying this, I'm like, all right, okay, whatever. I had just got off work. I was like 12 at midnight. I got my McDonald's uniform and everything. Greasy, smell like fucking hamburger grease, all that. So I'm just like, okay, whatever, you know. Right then and there, when he's telling me that we're all in the living room, he pulls the dick out. So I'm like, oh, I look at Kay like, yo, you ain't gonna get your mans. You know, he's spilling out everywhere. Like, damn. They were talking about now. Like, they wanted to do the shit now. So I was like, oh, y'all mean now? Nah. I can't, I just got off work, you know. I can't really, like, you know. They like, nah, like, pressing me like, nah, now type shit. So I'm like, all right, I'm about to go get in the shower. So I go get in the shower. Now, the part I'm not telling y'all, which is the part I kind of didn't tell them either, don't judge me, judge your mama, is that only my ladies will know what this means. I had just got off my period. So at the time, I was browning. So first of all, don't fucking look at me like that, because some people are like, oh, it is browning. Or for some people, like, this is what it is. It's not literally browning. What I'm meaning is, for ladies, you know, when you're coming off of your period, the blood is no longer as bright red as it was as the beginning of your period. So it starts to get a darker red to where it kind of looks a faint brown in a way. So I call that browning, even though it's really a dark red. It's just, I call it browning. It's when the blood at that point is drying up and it's like, it's all coming out. And don't, any female who try to flex and say they ain't never, yes, you did. We all, it happens. It has to dry. You think with your blood fresh all the time? Bitch, your period would never go off if it was. Anyway, so I'm browning at the time. So, you know, I ain't trying to really, you know, bust it open and shit. I'm like, it ain't time. So anyway, they still insisting. So I go get in the shower. We go in the room. We doing what it do. Y'all. So the threesome's going down. It's happening. Now, y'all know how, even though you're in a dark room, if you have the blinds, not even the blinds open, but just period, if you have a window, the moonlight or any type of light from outside is going to shine in the house. So the moonlight was shining on the bed in some spots, like some ways. So in the middle of the threesome, you know, even though we're in the dark, I kind of look on the bed where like the light's shining and I see like spots everywhere. So I'm like, what the fuck? So, you know, I go to touch it just to see and it's wet. So I'm like, oh shit. And they're dark spots, like, because the sheets was like, I don't know, but they were a light colored sheet. So you can obviously see that the spot was dark. So I'm touching it. I'm like, oh shit, it's blood. Oh my God, it's blood. So I'm like, oh my goodness, what the fuck am I gonna do when they turn these lights on? Like, so at this point, I'm just like, my life's over. I could die right now. Have y'all ever been so fucking embarrassed or humiliated and you're just like, I could just die right now? So that's not the end of the story. Take another sip. Hold on. Take another sip. Take a sip. Y'all ain't even take no damn sip. I'll take y'all for you. I'll take it for you. I'll take it for you. I just took your sip for y'all. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, oh my God, whatever, whatever. So boom, they cut the light on. They cut the light on. I'm preparing myself like, oh my God. So, you know, I look at the girl looking at me, and she like, she kind of jumped when she seen me. It was like a, so I'm like, what the fuck y'all looking at? So I'm like, oh shit. So they like, oh my God, there's blood everywhere. So I'm like, yeah. So the girl like, what the hell? So I'm like, yeah. And as I'm like looking like, oh yeah, it's blood everywhere, I noticed there's blood all over my goddamn hands. So I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell? So the girl looking at me and she looking at T. So So Kay is looking at me and T like crazy, and we both like, what? I look at T and I'm like, oh. T look at me, he like, oh. Guess what, y'all? Let me take another shot before I said shot. Ain't the weekend yet. But y'all, tell me why it wasn't even me bleeding. My nail at the time, my nails ain't stupid long now, but they always grow out here and there. But we all know our edges of your nail. At the time when we're having the threesome, you know, things happen. When I must have been fingering the girl, I cut her. So she's like fucking leaking blood everywhere. So like, I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So yeah, it was just crazy. It was just crazy. So also the part I'm failing to mention why me and him looked at each other like that, because it was blood on our face. It was. On me and his face, it was blood. So yeah. So that kind of let us know that it wasn't me. Well, let me know that at least. And it was her. So after that, of course, you know, she cleaned herself up. They all like, oh my God, oh my God. So, y'all, I was thankful for so many things. One, that I didn't get caught browning. Second, that I still had a couch to at least sleep on for that night. And third, they got their fucking threesome, you know? Fucking cut vagina and all. You got your threesome. You got what you wanted. Now let me go to sleep on the damn couch. But yeah, excuse me, guys. That's so funny. And the funniest thing, guys, is one, excuse me, I got the hiccups. The funniest thing is that one, I'm not even cool with the girl no more. Second, T consistently tried to have sexual relations with me after that. And see, that's why, guys, I always say I would never have a threesome with my significant other. First of all, I'm going to be single for the rest of my life, and I'm cool with that. So I ain't even going to have another boyfriend, but I'm just saying, for advice or if somebody was to ask, I personally want it. Because I can be realistic with you guys. It's no need to tell you about too much of my personal life, but I've had my fair amount of, you know, threesomes. You know, I went to college. It was amazing. Let me stop. Most of mine's happened in high school. That's some foul, fast ass shit. But anyway, that don't matter. The point is, every threesome I've had, and it's always been with couples. Every time. I think I'm a unicorn. That's what they call people who have threesomes with couples. But I feel like I just must have an imaginary horn or something, because I don't know what makes couples just come to me like, hey, we want you. Like, I don't know. Anyway, like Pokemon shit. But next thing I know, every threesome I've ever been in, guys, the guy has always tried me after. Always. Every threesome I've been in, the guys have always tried to contact me after on some solo shit, like with just me and them. And it just be so sad, because I'd be thinking, if only your girl knew. Like, she did that really trying to think it was going to help y'all. And in reality, it did nothing but make you thirsty now. So that's why I always say, me personally, I'm not doubting anybody else's relationship. Some people are able to do that. I'm just saying, me personally, I cannot do it. And I'm telling you from experience, because I have been that person in the threesome. And yeah, they do. They hit us up all the time after. They do. They hit us up begging, what's up? I'm trying to do that again. I'm trying with just you. What's up with me and you? Like, little stupid shit. You know, little slick shit. But yeah. So that's that. So I personally wouldn't do that with my significant other. But y'all can do that shit if you want. I ain't fucking with it. But yeah. Would you fuck with it, Larry? Larry said he wouldn't fuck with it either. But yeah, that's it. That's it for Wine Wednesday. That's pretty much it. But yeah. So, everybody, tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. And because I did Wine Wednesday today, I'm not going to do Throwback Thursday tomorrow. I'll do something different for Throwback Thursday, because, yeah. Or for Thursday, not Throwback Thursday. I'll do something else. I don't know what I'll do. Probably Throw Thursday. I'm going to do Throw Thursday tomorrow, because I got to tell y'all about that time I got a restraining order put on me. I should tell y'all it's time. It wasn't too long ago either. It wasn't even a year yet. But that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So, see you tomorrow. Yep.